Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry I'm a bit late this time. It was a bit too late last night. I was keen to stay up, and then it was just too cold. I couldn't be bothered getting out of bed and doing a video, so I'll just be honest. And yeah, so today I scored 18-23 for this week. The first game I lost this week in the league, so I'm actually down one game, still on top of the ladder by percentage, so not that bad there. And I did drop a lot of points in the ranking, so 18-23 was the top 29%, and I scored overall. The ranking is 10,008 now from memory, and yeah, so I've dropped down about 1,700 rank points, so that does hurt. But at the same time, we did have a week where we jumped 4,000, so going up. So this is small, it's minute, it seems huge, but I don't know. We just seem to have rotten luck at the moment, especially this season. You can have the best players on the field, but if they're getting injured or something happens, it's not going to help you out. So we just got to just bear and grin it. That's what the season's been, is just keeping to the plan, just ignoring the results, and just hopefully we shine through at the end of the tunnel. So it's never, we started shining and then started getting 2300s plus, but it was very small. And then we're going back to, a little bit backwards this week, just by a few performances, so I'll just get through it. Laird did extremely well at 144. Daniel did 99, so he's doing enough. He was a cheap. We actually started with him and we kept him through. And if he goes 90 plus, we're definitely happy with that, because between Daniel and Short's going to be our D6 and D5, so you can't be upset. 90 plus is definitely doable. Highmore, Short did 78 as well, so he dropped down, and he has 1 week hot, 1 week cold. It depends if Hooley can stay on. I think Hooley's taken all these points. There might be a few other issues as well, who's taken the kick-ins. Or he might be not being as much efficient as we used to be, so there's a few things going on with the Richmond team. Plus they got their full side back, I think, which the Bombers found out the hard way. Highmore did 17, so he was a sub, and yeah, he was pretty frustrating. I saw a lot of the comments on Fan Footy. I couldn't actually watch the game, but I could just imagine watching someone just not getting in the action, and he was playing full forward, I believe, so yeah, there's not much you can do. I mean, 17 points. Bianco was the late inclusion to get my 18, and we was just hoping that Highmore would get on. Well, 17 points is 17 points, I guess. It's better than 0, but it's not much better. Bianco 75, so that's extremely well. Exciting for this guy. He's going to make some money, hopefully. Jones this week's coming back at 220, so not sure what we're going to do in the back line at the moment for this week's trade anyway. So Oliver did 94, so he just had a bit of a quieter week. Bonapelli did extremely well, 149. He's on fire at the moment. And McRae did 129. He's been very solid. He's just keeping, everyone else is going up and down around him, like, everyone's having hot days, cold days. McRae's is cruising at about 120, 130s, 140s. You can't complain with that. And then Lyons has just had the one-off week, I think, and then he's been extremely well for us ever since we got him. And, Duncan had the bye. And Fife got, sore shoulder. Got to see the damage. Don't know how many weeks he's going to have off. I didn't actually see it. So he got 70. He had a very sluggish start and then really started to score very well in the third quarter. And then he got bumped, or I don't know what happened there, but yeah, he was not coming back, and yeah, we don't know how bad. But he's got a history of being injured a lot, so probably shouldn't have chosen him to start with, but we'll see how we go. He might be a steal by the end of this round. Collier did 27, so looks like he's up for trade as well. Mitchell didn't play, and Grundy was out. Gordon did 138, so we took the captaincy on Gordon. So I actually got the captaincy right, which is great for a change. Zorko did extremely well. He's been a great prospect, but everyone's jumped on him. McDonald's been a very good pod for us, 112. And Martin's 102, so definitely got Martin at a cheap price, so he's scoring well. Heaney scored only 55, so that's a bit of a surprise. So yeah, so Heaney's sometimes plays deep forward pocket, and he doesn't play midfield time as much. It all depends. I think if Buddy Franklin plays, he plays them more in the mid, but this week something happened, so I think Buddy Franklin played, and yeah, Heaney just didn't have a great game. Poulter's scored 89, so he's making a lot of cash for us as well. Waterman's 57, we'll just take that. And the other guys didn't play. So I was 2 seconds away from downgrading Impey to Jones. Still might do that this week. Poulter's doing extremely well, so I don't want to trade him out. Looks like he'd be a great option just to have as an emergency after the rounds, because everyone seems to get injured. I don't know what it is. In the comments, just tell me what you reckon. Like, do you think more people this season are getting more injured than ever before? It just seems like there's always a concussion. There never used to be a concussion in games, but it just seems like there's 1 or 2 a game now. It's like everyone's... It seems like a hospital at the moment. There's like 4 or 5 injuries some games, you know. It's just, what is going on? They've made the game softer, but there's more injuries. We're supposed to protect the players, but I don't know what's going on. It seems to be they're just getting injured. So, yeah, if someone wants to explain in the comments what's going on with the players, what are they getting injured for all the time? Is it the new rule? Any new rules like the 6x6 rule? And yeah, just talk about in the comments your scores, how you're going with your ratings, like your ranks. And yeah, just coming forward, thinking about the future of the trades and that. So I've got a lot to think about. I've still got 2 defenders now because I downgraded CJ to Bianco. Now I've got 2 upgrades to do in the back line. Shouldn't be too hard to do. One part of my mind is I want to be patient on Jones. He's going to make some money if he keeps playing. But at the same time, Highmore's not going to be playing much. He's not going to make much more money. So Highmore, I'm definitely almost certain I'm going to upgrade this week. Poulter, I'm keeping. Collier, probably downgrading. But in the future, I was thinking of RCD I was going to keep, and then Poulter was going to keep. But looks like RCD's actually going to drop in value. So, yeah. Need to have a little bit of a think about it. Edwards played well against Carlton, but yeah, that's another story as well. Little rant about Carlton. I follow Carlton and I watched the game. It was pretty hard to watch, actually. I mean, everyone's saying that they're playing with no passion. I actually did see passion. I saw momentum in the game. I saw them trying to take it on, but they're just very uncoordinated. You never get to score goals booting it high to, say, Betts and Owies. You know what I mean? Like, they're the small forwards. You don't boot it up high. And they're just not looking down at who they're kicking it to. They're just booting in the air and hoping for the best. So they're playing a bit of lazy football in the midfield, and the coach is what are they doing? He's just placing people just in the wrong part of the ground. He's just playing out of position. You know, it's time to put people in position. Play the kids. We're not going to make finals, the Blues. So moving forward, yeah, we've got a lot to think about, even with the Blues. But with the team, we're going to do some downgrades. But at the same time, it's very easy to burn trades during the buy rounds, as you guys will probably find out, especially with 4 trades up. So if you end up with more than 10 trades after the buy rounds, you've done extremely well. But I think going forward, I usually have a goal of finishing my team by the end of the buys. So I think I can do that. But I think Poles are still making money, so I can still hold off. Highmore's not, and RCD's not. So RCD and Collier, probably use RCD and then upgrade Highmore, and then that'll be it. I'll probably upgrade to a Lloyd. Lloyd's looking really good now, and there's something about Mills is just keeping me away from him. I know he's done extremely well, and everyone's going, oh, he's the number 1 defender. But there's just something. I've had Mills in the past, and they've changed his role, or Mills has just dropped off. I don't know. Maybe it'll cost me, but I think Lloyd's the better option. The Seagull is definitely solid, and you should usually, if you're going to spend a bit of money, definitely choose what you know that's going to be like solid. And Lloyd's going to give us nothing but solid figures. So unless of course he gets injured, but that's another story. All right, guys, I've rambled on enough. And yeah, remember to subscribe and like and post your comments. See you guys. Bye.